Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Nantes have chosen to go with a 3-6-1 formation, Jim.
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
So off we go then. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Coquelin. Great chance! Goal! Nantes! And Nantes take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Nantes gain their reward with an early goal. Nantes leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Mercado. And the counter is on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the finish! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Nantes are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Coquelin. Machado. Le Havre are looking to break at pace. Played back into the centre. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Nantes really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Driving chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Nantes are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Steaming on goalwards. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nantes certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Nantes sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Buffal. Machado.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Machado. He's gone for goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Nantes in a very solid position, 2 to the good. So we've reached the hour mark. Coquelin. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! He's got away with one there. Machado. And it's Cabela. Closing in on shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. Le Havre can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
A case now of complete control. he's going over the top.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Changement.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nantes are coasting towards victory. So what can they make of this? Machado.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's having a go! Lacking in accuracy. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.